Supreme Court judgment. Congress calls on Nigerians to rise, rescue, and salvage Nigeria. Says unjust law is no law. Which Congress is this? So a group is coming now to call out Nigerians and to say Nigerians should rise and rescue Nigeria. Wow. Let's know which Congress is this and where they're operating from. The National Rescue Congress, NRC, has called on Nigerians to rise, rescue, and salvage Nigeria following the recent Supreme Court judgment in the appeal filed by Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Gregory, and the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The Congress made the call during their global press conference held on October 26, 2023, with the theme, The State of the Nation and a Call to Rescue Nigeria. In their communique entitled Call for Action to Rescue and Salvage Nigeria, Unjust Law is No Law, jointly signed by the NRC coordinator team, Pastor Emmanuel Ihim, Esquire, and Chief Oloye Adegboyega Adeniji. So in an address to the resilient citizens of Nigeria, to the defenders of justice and democracy, and to every individual who believes in the sanctity of the rule of law, NRC stated, with a heavy heart, profound responsibility, and an unwavering commitment to justice, we, the National Rescue Congress, address the nation on the sober reality of our judicial system. We have witnessed a travesty, a blatant disregard for justice, equity, and constitutionality by the Nigerian Supreme Court justices. Despite the glaring evidence surrounding Chicago State University and the allegations against Tinubu, the Supreme Court has sadly chosen to disregard the tenet of justice and the rule of law. The group noted that the judgment delivered on October 26, 2023 by the Nigerian Supreme Court justices endorsing the Presidential Appeal Court Tribunal judgment, despite overwhelming evidence against it, is a dark stain on our nation's legal tapestry and a testament to the compromise of justice. So it raises serious questions about the integrity of our constitution, the essence of our democracy, and the fairness of our justice system. It gravely violates the core pillars of our Nigerian democracy, including the executive authority and judicial system, which have been subverted. When a state drifts from the path of constitutionality and morality, it makes a mockery of justice. It becomes the duty of the citizens to rise. As eloquently captured by Thomas Jefferson, when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty. That's a good one. So when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty. So in these trying times, civil disobedience emerges not as an act of defiance, but as an instrument of restoration. It is a tool to recalibrate our nation's moral compass, realign our values, and resurrect the spirit of democracy the group charged. So it warned Tinubu and his APC cohorts that power is ephemeral and that no matter the strength or number of bulldozers, thugs, or guns, the collective will of the people cannot be silenced. It also warned the judiciary that the Supreme Court judgment based on technical nonsense is a window for selfish lucre and is not truly grounded in law. Morality underpins law. Laws must always be a reflection of a society's moral values. So in this sense, all Nigerians are conscripted into the moral and criminal perversity of the Chicago State University forgery saga and its associated perversions. NRC stated that the judgment is akin to everything Adolf Hitler did in Germany, which was legal yet grossly immoral, adding that the legitimacy of laws anchors more than its legality and extends to its alignment with moral and ethical values. The legitimacy of law is grounded in its purpose to restrain evil and advance justice. A law that serves personal interest over the common good subverts the Constitution and imposes uneven burdens on the generality of Nigerians. by, okay, Nigerians may be legal yet unjust. Such laws or judgments exemplified by the judgments above are potent tools for oppression, devoid of its values and essence. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wisely stated, a just law aligns with the moral law of God, while an unjust law conflicts with it. So early church father St. Augustine rightly stated, in the absence of justice, what is sovereignty but organized brigandage? Laws that violate the very essence of humanity, conscience, and morality have no place in our society. St. Augustine's law's legitimacy resoundingly declared that an unjust law is no law at all. So our endorsement or opposition to the Supreme Court judgment as the ultimate law is not based on its legality, but upon the moral ground. So after all, everything Adolf Hitler executed in Germany was deemed legal, but yet it was unquestionably immoral. Thus, our struggle is not against mere legality, but against the compromise of our Constitution, our Electoral Act, our justice system, and the moral fabric as a nation, the Congress stressed. Wow. It therefore called Nigerians to action, noting that this is not a moment of despair, but a call to action, a reminder that the fight for justice for a better Nigeria is in the hands of Nigerians. So that is a National Rescue Congress speaking there, saying that, well, Nigerians need to rise and rescue the soul of Nigeria. And wow, it's okay. So the man has quoted several things here, but how will it be done? That is what we're yet to know. People are already reacting to this call to rescue the soul of Nigeria. Someone is saying it has been like this since the beginning of Nigeria. You may not agree with Ojuku's decision, but he was fed up with the bias and technical statement, hence he went for the horn of the bull. I suggest a rigorous work, on the Constitution and Electoral Act to close loopholes and punitive measures for wrong justice. Even complainants should be punished for frivolities. We will rise, just as it is impossible to cover up 8 months old pregnancy, so it is impossible to cover up the truth. All what I know is that jungle will soon ripe. Jungle will soon mature. As I said, the current Chief Justice of the Federation was intentionally handpicked as a backup to shield Tinubu from criminal charges at the Supreme Court. We know all this game that played out at the Supreme Court because money changed hands. And stop fooling yourself thinking you are fooling Nigerians. Deceive yourself. Hausa have separated themselves from Fulani because of insecurity and oppression. Igbo will rule Nigeria and it will shock you. These elements are highly corrupt and they constitute Nigeria's mega setback. Who are those people? Judiciary, politicians, and professors. Exactly. Most resident electoral commissioners and electoral returning officers are professors, and the professors have failed Nigerians. That is the truth. They rig elections more than the re-annex staff. That is how bad it is. So that is what is happening. This group NRC, National Rescue Commission or Congress, is calling for rescue of Nigeria. So let's get ready for the call out. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comments.